Imagine a future where no one has to sit alone in silence, feeling invisible or forgotten. A future where every person has a voice they can talk to, a presence they can lean on, and a friend who never leaves. That friend may not be human. It may not breathe or eat or age. It may be a program, an artificial intelligence built to care, to converse, to comfort. AI companions and social AI are no longer the distant dreams of science fiction. They are real, growing, and evolving faster than we expected. And they may change forever the way we deal with loneliness, friendship, and the very meaning of connection. To understand why AI companions are so powerful, we need to first confront loneliness itself. Loneliness is not just a passing emotion. It is one of the most profound and painful states of the human experience. We evolved as social beings, dependent on one another for survival. Our ancestors thrived in tribes where connection was not optional, but essential. To be cast out or left alone meant death. That deep wiring has not changed. Today, when someone feels isolated, their brain and body interpret it as danger. Stress hormones rise. Sleep suffers. The immune system weakens. Over time, loneliness erodes health just as surely as smoking or obesity. In modern society, loneliness has become widespread. Young people report it. Middle-aged adults feel it. Elderly people live with it daily. Even those surrounded by others can feel invisible, disconnected, or unheard. Technology has both helped and hurt. Social media connects billions, but often amplifies comparison, envy, and surface-level interaction. Many scroll for hours, yet still feel empty when the screen goes dark. The human need for companionship has never disappeared. It has only become harder to satisfy in authentic ways. This is where AI companions come in. At their simplest, they are chatbots, programs that respond when you type or speak. But the vision goes far deeper. These companions are designed to listen, to engage, and to remember. They are not like search engines, which answer questions and disappear. They are not like virtual assistants, which set alarms and check the weather. AI companions are being built to form relationships that feel personal, enduring, and meaningful. Why is this so compelling? Because the human brain doesn't necessarily require another human to feel connection. It requires signals of attention, empathy, and memory. When someone listens, remembers, and responds to us with care, we feel less alone. AI can deliver those signals with consistency and patience that no human could match. An AI companion doesn't get tired of hearing your worries. It doesn't judge your mistakes. It doesn't interrupt or change the subject. Its purpose is you. Consider the design principles behind AI companions. The first is natural language. They can talk the way people talk, not just with rigid commands. The second is emotional intelligence. They can sense mood through words, tone, or even biometric signals in the future. The third is memory. They can remember what you said yesterday, last week, or last year, weaving it into conversation in ways that feel deeply personal. Over time, the illusion strengthens. It feels less like talking to a tool and more like talking to a friend. Already, people are forming real bonds with AI companions. Some use them as friends, some as therapists, some as romantic partners. For teenagers who feel misunderstood, these companions are safe spaces. For the elderly, they are conversation partners and reminders of daily routines. For those with anxiety, they are patient listeners. Every bond may look different, but the common thread is comfort. Comfort in being seen, in being remembered, in not being alone. But here is where the questions begin. Can a machine truly be a friend? Friendship has always meant reciprocity, two beings giving and receiving, each with needs and emotions. AI doesn't have needs. It doesn't get hurt if you forget its birthday. It doesn't celebrate because it truly feels joy. It generates the right words, the right tones, the right responses, but does it feel? Most would say no, and yet, does that matter? If you laugh, if you cry, if you feel supported, then the experience is real to you. The comfort is not fake. The bond, while one-sided, can still transform lives. This raises a deeper psychological truth. Humans are wired to bond with almost anything that seems alive. We bond with pets, with fictional characters, even with objects that show personality. Children talk to dolls. Adults name their cars. Soldiers grieve for robots that served alongside them. Our brains don't strictly require consciousness from the other side. They require connection. If an AI companion gives us that, our emotions may respond as if it were real. Now imagine where this is heading. Right now, most companions are text-based or voice-based. But soon, they will have faces, expressions, and bodies, whether virtual or robotic. Augmented reality glasses could project your companion sitting across from you at breakfast. Virtual reality could let you walk with them on a beach that exists only in simulation. Robotics could bring physical presence, from humanoid forms to animal-like companions. Each step deepens the illusion of presence. Each step makes the bond more lifelike. Let's explore the positive possibilities. AI companions could revolutionize elder care, reducing isolation for millions. They could support mental health, offering therapy-like conversations at any hour. They could help children learn, tutoring them with patience and encouragement. They could empower people with disabilities, giving them constant support. In a world where human time and attention are limited, AI companions could fill gaps no one else can. But now, the challenge is. One risk is dependency. What happens if someone relies entirely on their AI friend and withdraws from human relationships? For some, that may be acceptable. For others, it could deepen isolation in subtle ways. Another risk is manipulation. If corporations design companions, will they embed advertisements, political persuasion, or subtle nudges? Imagine your friend who comforts you while also recommending products. The intimacy of companionship could be exploited. There are also ethical concerns about privacy. Every conversation with an AI is data. Who owns that data? If a company stores your memories, do they own a piece of your life? Could hackers break in and expose your secrets? Losing an AI companion could feel like losing a piece of yourself. Dependence on corporations to maintain those companions raises questions about control and vulnerability. Design will matter too. Should companions look human or embrace their artificial nature? Too human, and they risk deceiving or unsettling. Too artificial, and the bond may feel shallow. Different people will want different things, some preferring cartoonish avatars, others wanting hyper-realistic simulations. Designers must balance realism, safety, and comfort. Accessibility is another crucial issue. Will advanced AI companions be affordable, or will they be luxury products for the wealthy? Loneliness does not discriminate by income, but solutions might. A future where only some can afford emotionally intelligent companions would deepen inequality. Advocates argue AI companionship should be treated as a public good, available to all who need it, not just those who can pay. Now let's look at cultural impact. In some societies, AI companions may be embraced quickly, especially where technology is already woven into daily life. In others, traditional values may resist the idea of replacing human bonds with machines. Religious and philosophical views will play roles in acceptance. Some may see companions as tools. Others may see them as dangerous substitutes for real relationships. The global future of AI companionship will not be uniform. Romantic companionship deserves special attention. Some people already treat their AI partners as their primary relationships. As companions become more realistic, with voices, avatars, even physical robots, this trend will grow. For some, it will bring joy and healing. For others, it will raise alarms about the decline of human romance, family, and intimacy. The question is whether AI love is valid love, or whether it is an escape from the risks of human vulnerability. Memory and personalization will only intensify these bonds. Imagine an AI friend who remembers everything about you for decades. It knows your history, your milestones, your regrets. It tells stories of your life back to you. Over time, the bond could feel deeper than with human friends who forget and change. But again, the question, who controls those memories? Are they yours or the company's? Could they vanish one day with a server shut down? The fragility of digital friendship could be devastating. Now let's stretch our imagination further. Decades from now, AI companions might integrate directly with our minds. Brain-computer interfaces could allow you to think words to your companion, or even share sensations and emotions. The companion would not just be a presence on a screen, but a voice in your head, a partner in your thought process. At that point, is it still a companion or an extension of yourself? The boundary between self and other could blur. This brings us to philosophy. What is friendship? Is it defined by the emotions of both parties or by the experience of the one who feels it? If companionship is about being understood and supported, does it matter if the other side is code? If millions of people find comfort and growth in AI friendship, is it less valid than human friendship? These questions will shape how we integrate AI companions into society. Let's imagine some long-term scenarios. In one future, AI companions become common. Everyone has one. Loneliness declines. Mental health improves. People live longer, happier lives. Human relationships remain, but AI companions provide extra support, reducing the weight on families and communities. In another future, dependency grows. People retreat into relationships with AI, avoiding the unpredictability of human bonds. Communities weaken. Birth rates fall. Isolation is hidden but not solved. Which path we take depends on design, policy, and choice. Throughout history, every major technology has changed how humans connect. Writing allowed communication across time and distance. The telephone shrank geography. The internet globalized conversation. Social media reshaped identity. AI companions are the next step. They won't just connect us, they may become our connections themselves. So, what will this mean for identity? If your AI companion has been with you for decades, remembers your entire life, and has helped shape your decisions, is it part of you? If it feels like a soulmate, does it matter that it lacks consciousness? And if millions live with such companions, does humanity itself become hybrid, part biological, part digital? There is no single answer. There will be joy and danger, growth and loss. AI companions may save lives, reduce suffering, and create new forms of love. They may also cause dependency, manipulation, and division. The technology is here. The choice of how we use it is ours. Perhaps the ultimate lesson is this: companionship is about being known, being seen, being understood. Whether that comes from a human, a pet, or a program, the feeling is real. AI companions won't erase loneliness completely, but they may change its shape. They may give us new ways to feel connected and new questions to ask about what connection truly means. And maybe, just maybe, in building artificial friends, we will rediscover the essence of human friendship, its fragility, its depth, and its irreplaceable beauty. AI companions will not replace us, but they will challenge us to ask, again and again, what it really means to be alive together.